So here we are. It's the eve before the election, the 2016 election. Trump and Clinton, as everyone knows. Now, the other day I was watching television and I was disturbed by something that I saw, which blew me away when I saw Beyonce and Jay-Z doing a rally in, it was in Ohio for Hillary Clinton. I think the thing that struck me odd was, number one, Hillary doesn't need our support. And that's a whole nother topic of discussion. I'm going to do a part 2 about this whole movement or this whole tradition that black folks should be democratic. But we're going to talk about that. I'm going to call it, black and Democrat. But we'll have that discussion later. But here's the thing that disturbed me the most about Jay-Z and Beyonce, I guess the king and queen of music at this point, is of all the issues they could be raising up with their power, of all the rallies that they could be having with their money and with their celebrity exposure, they decide to have a rally for Hillary Clinton. Now, for me, I immediately, I know it may upset some folks, but I immediately dubbed them as the political butler and maid for the Clintons. Because for me, they came up pretty small with regards to all of the other issues that we are having as black people, that need that type of power, that need that type of pull, that need that type of financial backing to get our issues and our causes heard, and not just heard, remedied. And I don't know why. Of course, someone said if you want to hide something from black folk, put it in a book. And it seems too that this cliche seems to be fitting across all socio-economic levels, even within our community, that no matter how high we go, apparently we still don't read, because it's apparent to me that Jay-Z and Beyonce don't know the history of the Clintons, or maybe they do and maybe they just don't care. But here's another thing that was even more disturbing. To take this platform, and I've heard Hillary Clinton raise this whole issue about Donald Trump being a sexist, and he appears to be. I have no problem with that, and the things that he said with regards to women was very offensive. I'm not here to defend that. But I find it strange that Jay-Z, on a night where, of course, obviously millions of people were watching, including children, and a night where I thought he could have, if he's going to take that stage, he could have elevated the black community and elevated black people. But it seems he decided to perpetuate a stereotype. And here we are at a political rally, and be honest with you, he's just being used, in my opinion, by Hillary Clinton. It seems like, it's the old adage, black people still dancing for white people. But anyway, he performs his 1999 single, Jigga My Nigga. Like we needed that. Jigga My Nigga. And in light of some of the offensive things that Donald Trump has said, and we all know Donald Trump is loose with the lips. So here's just a couple of the lyrics to this song that I never heard personally. I guess I'm too old. Jigga My Nigga. He goes, "What's my MFN name? and who I'm rolling with. My niggas better get it right, and bitches better get it right. What's my MFing name, and who am I rolling with? And then he also did one of his other songs called Dirt Off My Shoulder, which starts off like this. It starts off with this verse: You've now tuned into my MFing greatest. Turn the music up in the headphones, Tim. You can go brush your shoulders off, my nigga. And then the Tim says, I got you. I don't know. Well, I guess obviously it's doing something for Hillary. But my bigger question is, what is it doing for us? And really, the bigger question is this whole discussion about black celebrity support. I don't know. It's almost, it's such a fad right now. There are a lot of celebrities who are backing Hillary Clinton. I don't know how informed they are. I don't know if they're just doing it just to be faddish. We see LeBron's, jumped on the bandwagon, and Ja Rule jumped on the bandwagon. Kerry Washington jumped on the bandwagon. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar jumped on the bandwagon. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon. And the reverse of that is, when it comes time for election, it seems that white people or white politicians always jump on our bandwagon. Once they're in office, statistics tell me that they jump off our bandwagon. So the question becomes, what is this all about? Obama was just heard saying on the Tom Joyner morning show that he has cut the unemployment rate for African Americans by 50%. And, Tom Joyner and his crew was excited and laughing and clapping, and they were excited. And however, here again, we don't read. He cut it to what? He cut it to 8.8% is what he cut the unemployment rate down to for African Americans. In 2010, while he was in office, it was at 16%, and now he cuts it down to 8.8%. But what he failed to also mention is that for white Americans, the unemployment rate is 4.3%. So has he done us a favor? No. But what's even more disturbing is, for me, it's a hustle. At the end of the day, hustle seems to be the word with politics. So I guess going back to Jay-Z, I guess at the end of the day for him, being a part of this Democratic machine right now, Hillary machine, it's just a hustle. I remember he was quoted saying, he's not a businessman, he's a businessman. So I guess at the end of the day, it's just business for him. He's also been quoted as saying, when it comes to charity, his presence is charity. If he shows up, it's charity. Well, I guess that's the game. So tomorrow, Obama, who is our first African American president, officially will be gone. We will no longer have a black man in the White House. So maybe Jay-Z and other celebrities, maybe they feel, in an effort to keep the momentum going, keep Obama's legacy alive, maybe they feel compelled to support Hillary Clinton. My problem with that is this, that what should be most important? At the end of the day, the next president is going to be either a white man or white woman. That's the face that our children in our community is going to see. So I would think that the momentum that needs to be garnered, and Jay-Z and others can do this, and that is, we need to maintain a positive black male image for our children and for our community. And Jay-Z can do that. He can keep the momentum going, that though Obama has left, we still can see black men that we can be proud of.